In La Paz's main square, police raised the Bolivian flag and sang the national anthem. A symbolic gesture as they announced themselves in mutiny against the government and on the side of the protesters. This was the latest in a wave of police rebellions which began on Friday in cities across Bolivia. In a move that could prove key, police officers here in the seat of government, La Paz, have retreated to this police station just meters from the presidential palace, which they've been guarding for the last 3 weeks. The police were in the middle of clashes between anti-government protesters and Morales supporters in the aftermath of last month's presidential election and accusations of vote rigging. But this officer told CGTN enough is enough.
Estamos con el pueblo.
We are with the people. The government can't use us to repress the people. We police belong to the people. We do not belong to a political party or a particular government.
For his part, Evo Morales blamed opposition leaders and violent groups for instigating what he calls a coup attempt. But he also called for dialogue with elected political leaders.
To preserve Bolivia, life, democracy. I call for dialogue with the parties which have won parliamentarians in the last elections. There are 4 parties. I call for an open debate to pacify Bolivia.
But most have rejected talks. His closest rival in the election race, Carlos Mesa, denied there's a coup.
There is no coup. That is the lie that the government is trying to tell the country and the world. It's not true. The only figure who is pushing a coup is President Evo Morales, when he decided to commit a monumental fraud, trying to steal, for the second time, the popular vote from the people.
News reports on Saturday showed groups of police in the cities of Tarija, Oruro and Beni joining their colleagues in Santa Cruz, Sucre and Cochabamba. At least 3 people have died and more than 300 have been injured in clashes since the disputed election was held on October the 20th. But Friday night in La Paz, the mood was one of celebration.
We are waiting for the resignation of Evo Morales.
Pressure is mounting on Morales to step down, but he's refused to do so. The next hours and days could determine Bolivia's future. Dan Collins, CGTN, La Paz.